There we go. Now this is something special, guys. So if you don't know, now you know. I'm Candice.
And I'm Garth.
And you're lounging
with the Permalls.
Yes, yeah.
LWTP.
Welcome to Lounging with the Permalls, another episode, guys. If you don't know, now you know. Candice,
Garth.
and we are the Permalls. And you lounge with us sometimes, whether it's on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You lounge with us.
That's the best part. We can lounge anytime. When you want us to.
Our lounge is always open.
Amen.
So welcome, guys. I feel I'm repeating myself here, but okay.
I feel like I must do that Martin Lawrence thing. What's up?
Oh my word! So this is like our first official video. I think it's like our first official video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Sean Dion Smasher the Greatest, aka King Smasher interview that we dropped some time ago. Oh my word! Like,
yeah, is it like I think was it a week ago again?
a week? I think it's 2 weeks.
Is it?
I don't know. Like, life is just going too fast. I can't deal. It's like next week is the end of January 2023.
Gee whiz.
And then my mother decides to send me a message and says, oh, it's 11 months to Christmas. Like, why would you do that? That's messing with me. Because I already work in the industry where we have to plan like 2 weeks in advance. So I'm always living 2 weeks in advance, like in my head at work. And now, like, and then she sends me this message and I'm like, nee, mommy.
Yeah, I used to do that when I used to work, and everybody is sitting there around. Everybody's just busy working, and I scream out, guys, just remember, 11 months to go. Het julle klaar julle dinge se gekoppel, julle vleisstems en almal daai. Ooh, raak die mense aan kwaad vir my en God, ek hoop nonsens brat. Kyk maar wat vleisstems en goed in die. Nee man, dat ons nou skuldig voel hier sit. Nee. Dat lag ek my knat.
But talking about vleis stamps, what happened to our vleis stamp book of last year?
Ek dink die vleis het dit kom haal.
No, seriously, because no, but I honestly think
die boekie wegvat vir hulle vir my kom haal.
I don't know how people do it, but last year I think was our toughest year. Ever.
Yeah,
like
it
our
was.
toughest financial year ever, and I'm going to delve into that a little bit later. But last year was, just finding a spare 200 rand to put, because the stamps is not 10 rand or 5 rand or 2 rand anymore. It's 20 rand a stamp. So to make one page full is 200 rand. To make one book full was 4,000 rand. If you think about like 4,000 is actually not a lot. And also, we don't prescribe to the whole traditional Christmas thing, like
we don't.
Vleis and goede like that.
Die soutvleis en die tong en die gammon.
Yeah, if you stick to our socials, we braai all the time. So it's a steak here, it's a porky there.
That is our Christmas.
That
our
we celebrate all the time.
Yeah, celebrate Christmas and whatever. We just don't forget about Jesus. That's all.
Yeah, no, we don't forget about Jesus. That's the reason for the season. That's the reason for the season.
But the gifts is the gifts on the fire.
Yeah. That's another thing. Is it weird that we don't do the gifting? So I don't do the gifting at all.
No, we don't. We do the gifting every month.
Not every month. But yeah. Like all the time. So yeah, we're the most like unconventional couple I know of in our circle. So yeah. So yeah. But how was your... Okay, I said how my 2022 was, like, from my perspective. I think financially it was difficult. Emotionally, mental health and all that other stuff, it was my toughest year ever. How was your 2022, F?
Yes, sis. My 2022 was bedrywig. It was bizar geweest. Yeah, it was. Yeah, there was a few stressful moments, but not as bad as the year before. But yeah, it was a nice busy season for me, or busy year, and it was a lot of things that we accomplished as a couple or as a team.
As a team,
Yeah,
I would say as a
we
team.
did a lot of things for 2022.
Not as the Permalls, but more like Island Rock and Hef The Chef.
Yes, I was actually getting to that, the Island Rock thing. And especially with the way my work was concerned, every month I brought out a single.
Yes, you did.
You know, every month. And for me, that was something that I always wanted to accomplish. I always wanted to try that. I always told you I would like to try and just work for a full year, every month, just dropping something. I think this year will be a little bit more relaxing, not too much.
Yeah,
though.
this year we're going to be more intentional.
Yeah, because we got other
dropping.
priorities that we need to considers Island Rock.
Yeah, and we made
So we
some
have other-
changes that's going to make it possible for us to be more intentional about what we're going to bring out and when we're going to bring it out.
But julle moenie my onderskat as ek laat hulle nou skien gehoor het. Ek gaan miskien so baie beats of nuwe songs uitbring nie. But yeah.
Look here.
Ek kan nie alles sien Kersfees gooi.
Can I just say something?
Ek is die kernel van KFC.
What people don't know about Hef The Chef, right, is that you have about a 10-year worth of archives.
That's already been done, yes. It's already done, so I don't need to work that
So
hard.
you don't even have to work that hard. It's literally, and this is what I told you when I met you. Remember? I said like, and during the years, I think, not when I met you, during the years, I said, why don't you revisit your old beats? Because, and this is coming from me, Hef's beats is it's so well seasoned. Like, when I met him, I heard stuff or beats that was not relevant in 2014. But I'm telling you now, it was relevant in 2018, relevant into, I think 2020 was like those beats that I felt. And then there's still beats that I know is going to be a banger in 2023 that I know from 2014. If I listen to when I listen to your, I'm like, yo, really? You did this in, and this is 2024. I met him. So this beat is obviously older than 2024.
Yeah, like even
2014.
even
2014.
Kamaya. Even that beat that I did for KB the rapper, that was done when I was living in Portland. When I stayed at the studio there. Then I did that song.
Golden Gate?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was
before me.
Before you.
Wow.
Way before you. Way before you. That beat. That beat was just laying there. That's all. No one used it. No one actually wanted to use that beat.
Because it wasn't meant for that time.
I don't think it was meant for that
It wasn't meant for that time. It was meant for Kamehameha with KB the rapper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, check out that song. That song is still being playlisted on Good Hope FM.
It's still playlisted on Good Hope FM. That is amazing.
No, you have
amazing.
had such a great year. And I think this is the episode. I just want to recap on 2022 and talk about like your year and our year in the industry. You know, so let's start off with, let me see. I think let's start off with working with new artists. How did you... Because 2021 was when you brought out we brought out the Takeover album.
We brought out the
right?
album, yes, the Takeover.
And we had our list of artists there. But 2022, like you worked with some like artists that just rocked Cape Town. Culture Gang for one.
Yeah.
EJCPT.
Yeah.
Noemwoord. Oh no! How did you discover Noemwoord? Like first of all, like
Noemwoord I saw on Facebook. Yeah, he did that. There was a little clip that he does. He always does. You guys must go check him out. He always does this little funny clips where he just records. I think it's like a minute and something, couple of seconds, where he just has the story that he's telling, and then he has the chorus,
like a little skit.
Like a little skit, yes. And then I saw this and I saw, klop mense wat die video gaat kyk het en wat is ook hy van die ouetjie wat nog gaat kyk. And then I went to go check it out and I was like, yeah, my bro, this bra's lyrics is
talented, eh?
For iemand wat hy kan van die wêreld bly. Yeah. I was like, nah, I want to work with this bra. And then we did it. We did like 2 songs.
You did 2 songs, yes.
We're releasing one this year.
Yes. Yes.
So, like I said, everything is done already.
Everything
it might
is
look
done.
like I'm not working. Pass up.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of songs that
yeah,
is done.
timing is important. I feel
is, yeah.
like you can't just be dropping songs every month and then expect every song to blow up. I think also one thing, sorry, I know I'm jumping but now, right? But I feel like some songs I felt that was released was maybe not for the right time.
Yeah.
I feel. And like even though as much as what we want to push and boost it, it's not the right time. So some songs just don't work for that moment.
Yeah, it's not. I think that's also what I've learned while doing the whole year thing. I think that was my whole purpose. Was trying to find out, is it worthwhile releasing a track every single month?
I think
at the right times.
We spoke about this.
Yeah, we spoke to him about it as well, and he also said, "Look, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, it's okay. Then just try to, improve it. Add some more spices to the next one. Maybe that will then have a much greater effect." And he was right; it worked. So, like for God willing, for this year, it will be totally different. My work schedule that I already got, that I already written down, that I got in my calendar and whatever, everything is already set, like how I want to release it.
Okay.
And there's so much bigger things that's going to happen, which we obviously can't tell the listeners or the viewers.
No, they must
we
check
must,
out
we must
our
keep
socials.
a secret. Yeah, so julle moet dan gaan subscribe to our channel for any new updates. As julle wil weet.
Yeah.
En weet julle is bus. So it's fine. It's alright om bus te wees. Moenie worry nie. Ek is ook net so bus as ek deur julle Facebook en Instagram pages gaan soek vir nuwe artists and whatever. Verstaan julle? But yeah.
And I just want to pause quickly. Guys, if the lighting looks a little bit weird, it's load shedding at the moment.
Yes.
We've made some changes. We don't want to stop the podcast. Look, last year, Eskom just threw a spanner in the works, and
we weren't prepared for that.
Yes, and like I was saying on our last podcast, our laptop literally lost for 6 seconds. And no matter even if you buy a new battery, it's
still not
probably going to last for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
So that extra 4 seconds is not going to. So we had to make some changes, and it's like it's an expense. So we're doing this podcast out of the love for this industry
and out of our pockets.
And that's what I was getting.
You guys have to remember, yes, we don't have any investors. We don't have nothing.
Yeah.
Not even one little investor will add little money in. But who knows? Miskien kom maar voortjie verby and say, I would like to invest in you guys.
Yeah.
Why not? Welcome to the club.
But babe, in order for someone to say that, we need to be consistent.
That's the thing. We need to show other people that we can do it on our own. We can invest in ourselves.
Yes.
We can make it work, because an investor is not just going to jump in and say, no, you guys, let me just invest. He does not know what he's investing in.
Yes.
He first needs to see the end product.
Yeah.
He first needs to see our dedication. He needs to see how consistent we are before an investor will invest, which is normal.
Because even like today, I'm not feeling well, but we need to do a podcast. We have to, because this is what our second livelihood is all about. It's the industry, and I can't be like, oh, so load shedding's already an issue. Now I'm not feeling well, and like I'm just gonna give up on it. Like, no, we're gonna push through, and we're gonna do this thing.
So like you guys see the lighting. Yeah, ons sal kyk as ons kan invest. It was a sakke uit vir bitter ligte. Moenie worry, ons gaan julle weet. If we say we're going to do something, then we do it.
Yeah.
We keep our promises.
Just subscribe to our channel. That's all we want.
Yeah, that's all.
Just subscribe so people can see like, oh, there's movement here. And you get some little info.
Kyk, ons bly nie vir julle as julle nie wil gaan kyk die shows en whatever nie. But maak vir julle subscribe so lank. Subscribe. Die shows gaan daar vir ewig wees op YouTube. It's going to be there forever. So you guys can only go back and then just go check it out again. Whatever you missed out on.
And
but
we'll
subscribe.
And we'll show you how to download a video so that you can watch it when you're like
during
on the
load
bus
shedding.
And during load shedding, because that is our number one thing. Look, we can't go according to Eskom's schedule. Like they said it's going to be stage 2 and now it's stage 4. You know?
Yeah, and I told Kais also, because Kais sent me a message, so Kais said, ek mis julle guys se show, ek is bly hulle is terug. Ek kan nie nog happier wees nie. Maar ek kan hulle shows kyk, maar van die tyd dit is load shedding.
Yes.
So steek vir my 'n mooi lekker boodskap op WhatsApp en ek sê vir hom, kykie, daar is 'n download button wat jy kan opgaan. Is by 3 dotjies, né? Jy klik mos op, as al dis na kom julle, kom wat 4 of whatever.
We're going to do a video to show the
and then
guys.
There's a download button. Just download it while your Wi-Fi is on, while the lights is on. Download it and it will save you can still switch off your data and still watch it.
Yes, and you just watch it off.
That's the
what
thing.
we did.
That's what we used to do.
Before we had, before we got ourselves a UPS, which is a device that charges your router during load shedding. So I would come home and say load shedding is like 8 o'clock. I would go on YouTube and go download every single YouTube video I wanted to watch. Because at the time it's like 2 hours, right? So I would download like my favorite vloggers or my favorite YouTubers, and I'll download the videos. I can still watch it offline. So we're going to show you a video how to do that, and stay tuned for that.
En ek het al my 5 op movies gedownload.
Ja.
Robocop en wat is al die ou movies? Wat is ou movies? Ricky Terminator. Ja, ek het Terminator, Predator.
Ja,
Allemaal
ik
like.
was ook wel wat allemaal.
Verstaan je? Die hy gedownload en dan kyk ek dit half voor en dan slaap ek.
I'm about the podcast.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Another highlight for me last year. So, obviously, you was your music on Good Hope FM. Shout out to Good Hope FM.
Nah, shout out to DJ Ready D.
And the Good Vibe Show.
Shad Isaacs.
DJ Easy.
DJ Easy.
Yo,
Welcome back.
DJ, Good Hope FM, thank you so much.
Good Hope FM, you guys basically spoiled Island Rock. And I thank you for that.
Yeah.
Just remember, there's more good music coming. So I'm excited to release what is laying in those...
The vaults.
In the vaults. En weet je wat die bad part?
It's not in the vault, it's actually in the...
What is
that thing you put in the wall, in the safe?
In the safe.
In the safe,
En die bad part is ready decent met allemaal die nieuwe goede. So jy gaan sien waar pop hy nieuwe goede op. Hy sit met allemaal hy.
Yeah. So one of my other highlights of this year, of 2022, was definitely the Good Girl Fest.
Oh, that was so
That
nice.
was so good, especially for the podcast.
Especially for the local artists also.
Yes,
that
nice. Was so nice to interview the local artists. That's never been interviewed. And I think those are our videos with the most views going now on our The Permalls page on YouTube. That was so nice. So shout out to Good Girl Riri for including us in the Good Girl Fest. We definitely are gonna try to do more. But even at the Good Girl Fest, we discovered that our mics that we are using now, these are condenser mics, right?
Yeah, that's condenser mics.
And it was like, setting up was...
I think it was too... I think, I don't know, I'm not going to say that. It was overpowered or something.
Yeah, and the
rooms
noise had no soundproofing.
Yeah. And then we had to move the whole podcast back into the booth. Where there was soundproofing.
Which just made it so bad because we were like inside and we couldn't watch the performances.
That was the only thing, yeah.
But in that moment, it taught us like we need to be more flexible. So instead of just having condenser mics, we should get us dynamic mics.
So now we need to invest in dynamic mics so that we can have even outside shows as well.
There we go.
So if we maybe do a gig which is outside, we can set up a table, have our little mixer there with some dynamic mics. We can have 2 speakers set up, which we already have. And then the audiences, whoever's walking past, they can actually hear the conversation or they can hear the live.
Yeah, so there's no feedback and it's a whole technical thing.
Yeah.
But
ons kom daar. Julle sal sien.
What about the ciphers at Next Level Studios?
Yes.
Oh my God.
That was I don't know. That was on a next level.
That was for me.
That was so cool.
I'm saying this now. That was the birth.
The spark.
Not even the spark. Because look here, there were sparks whole year.
Yeah.
Until that ciphers at Next Level Studios, which are in Blackheath, and that's where we got all our equipment. So by the way, so there's not a sponsor.
Next Level Tech.
Next Level Tech, Blackheath. Contact Garth Jacobs.
Yeah.
They will hook you up, and yeah, that was so dope because I mean birth of Afrikaans
and shout out to Next Level giving that platform and for making us feel like we were really at home.
Yeah,
you know, because we got there, everything, the vibe was good, the feeling was good, everybody was excited.
It was so
they made everybody feel like they belonged there.
And we had a DJ.
Oh, there was a DJ.
So the first cipher was so like, okay, first of all, I didn't even know it was going to be that big. Cream Machine was there.
Yeah.
Plasnar was there. Besides, I'm getting to the Matt Levi. So it was Cream. It was Plasnar.
Plasnar was there.
Radio Eerste Rivier was obviously they were the
Mr. MP.
Was he at the first one? He was at the second one.
That's the second one.
But the first one, then Matt Levi pulls up. Right. And everything is going up upstairs. Eventually the DJ comes downstairs, which is DJ Technique. He comes downstairs, brings his
Technique.
whole kit downstairs.
Yarri.
And we have a block party.
And they first started with
Blackie.
with
Op Die
your
Matt Levi featuring Cream Machine. It was spectacular. It was spectacular. Keister came. That was the day that it was double booked with
Yes,
later.
then,
DJ Easy came.
DJ Easy was busy with Keister on that side. So
that side was the launch
supposed to go
of the
through
app.
that side.
Yeah, and then we were like literally at Stop Street.
So
and
they
then we
said,
were like,
"Bly
are we
julle
going
daar?"
this way or going this
Yeah,
way?
bly julle daar. Ons gaan nou hiertoe. Ons op pad hiertoe.
Yes.
So we just stayed there, and then everybody came there. Easy, them, DJ Easy, everybody was there.
It was a block party of note.
The speaker was in the road.
Yes.
Everybody was going boss. I saw the video clips.
Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome. The next week we had a stage set up outside, the DJ. We had boerewors rolls. Oh, it was shout out. I know 2023 is just going to be a level up from that. So shout out to Next Level Studios. Really
big up to those guys.
Big up to you guys.
Seriously.
And I think like the highlight of last year was the Public Health Entertainment
the
Awards.
PHE Awards, yeah.
I think that was like our highlight. How did I came about this public health on Facebook, but through whose post? It was someone's post.
You said you saw it through someone's post. Yeah.
Someone's it could be Brikke van der Rieke again. They posted something that reposted, or it could have been Alex that reposted something. But then I just like went through their page and I was, these people are legit. They are legit giving out awards to local artists. And I think that was like the best way to end off 2022 was, look, I was very vocal about how the awards were run. Kaiden and Bradley probably thought like, wie da is die vrou? Because that's just how I am. But it was just well run. The night was spectacular. I looked like $1 million. If no one else thinks so, I did. My mans looked like $1 million as well. Not Zim.
Like a million, like a million springbokkies.
And it was absolutely, you know, what I loved about the Public Health Awards was that you were not just an artist in that moment. You were a hustler. You were an entrepreneur. You had to work so hard to get... Oh, sorry, am I loud?
Yeah.
I can't even hear myself because I'm probably not
Is
well.
it,
That's why. You had to work so hard to get each and every vote. I mean, I asked my work people. I didn't just ask him to vote for Hef The Chef. No, guys. I had to lay down his whole CV. Like, they all knew I'm married to Hef The Chef, obviously. But what did Hef The Chef do in 2022 that he was worthy of these votes? I had to put out his whole CV. And I emailed my whole work. My whole work. And there's some people obviously didn't vote, but who cares about them? But that is the engagement. Because if you are an artist and your engagement with your supporters is not being quantified either in money or support, then you're doing something wrong. I think quantified was the right word I was used. So that proved to us, or showed us, that we need to do more work on the supporter conversion aspect of Island Rock. So it's okay because all our supporters, look here, artists in this industry, we support each other. So if, like for instance, Crowbars is doing an event, all of us will pull up to Crowbars event as rappers. But how do we then convert that support into actual supporters and actual money?
Yeah.
And I think going forward in 2023, that's Island Rock's goal this year, is to convert the support into maybe a monetary support or more of a physical support, as in if one of the artists that we've produced for is performing somewhere, we have X amount of supporters coming through. So that's one of our goals. And that's one of my goals that I want to implement into Island Rock, because that's like kind of my role in the Island Rock. So, but I mean, the public health was shout out to Caden Lewis, shout out to Bradley November. We know you're not involved there, but you are always going to be involved. Shante Bailey.
The yellow team.
The whole team. Caden's parents, Bradley's parents, Shanta's parents, everybody that just have stood by them for this 5 years. Like, every time I see a post of them, I'm so proud, man.
Caden's nog net in die pampieren nou, Jan.
Caden's like everywhere now. No?
He's everywhere.
But I'm so proud because part of me feels like I wish I was that age doing that.
Yeah,
you know, like, and having that support and having that infrastructure to support. Infrastructure as in like friends in the industry. And then infrastructure as in having like sponsors. So that's so great. And we support you guys fully 2023. We said in this year for the award show, we said again on the show, we're going to be one of the sponsors for the prizes, babe. I don't care what you think, but I'm saying that now.
Okay. Fine.
Settled. So yeah, public health. And keep supporting, guys. Our friends. Oh my goodness, our friends are doing so amazing. Rika van der Rika's page had over how much hits? Over 1 million hits or something, right?
Something like that, yes.
Something like that. Ricky Riemau is got his own freaking show on Radio Esterrefiek. With Craigo. I mean, come on. Who else is doing great things? Alex Cubido.
Brainjail Media. Whoop, whoop.
You literally carrying the Afrikaans industry on your back right now.
Hy's soos 'n ninja turtle met 'n helse dop op sy
For
rug.
someone that's not even long in the industry, for him to be doing something like this, like the impact he's making in this industry just by being himself.
Yeah.
I question, like, Candice, what are you not doing that you can be doing? It's like, you know that song Man in the Mirror? Like, you're looking at yourself and you think, like, you are capable of all these things. Why are you not doing more? But then I also have to think of like balance. Like, there's a balance that comes in, you know?
There's a lot of things, like, I think people think that the two of us live on our own. Like, we don't have anything because, like, we don't have children. So there's nothing else that is keeping us from doing stuff, man.
No.
But there's a lot of things keeping us from doing what we actually can, what we could have done if we were on our own.
Yeah, but to protect the people that we love, and I mean, okay,
yeah,
we are open book. We are
yeah,
parents.
exactly. We got nothing to hide.
I have a sister who has MSA Parkinson's, and she has 4 children, and it's like, I'm not trying to make this excuses, but you know what? Like, life happens, and in 2022, I've learned that I need to be more graceful with myself. Get into that again. So yeah, I think like just our friends is just doing amazing things, and it's exciting because we all on the same page, and we all want to just do better in 2023. And it's amazing when you have like the same-minded team and the same-minded friends and the same-minded colleagues in the industry, and you know it's just going to work. And Jits Finger actually posted something, I wasn't sure if it was yesterday or today, where he said, we must, and I've been saying this last year, we must take the risk to get the industry to where we see it. Because
that makes sense.
Rap, for instance, especially if you're not commercial rap. Like, I saw a poster, so this is not even on the script. Sorry, babe. Can we just discuss this? Okay. So I saw a poster. Ricky, can we just discuss this? Ricky's behind the camera. Ricky's back. Hi, Ricky.
Mr. Solomon.
I actually just wanted to discuss. So I saw a poster today. Came up on my sponsored post. And it's a alcohol brand. And they're doing a concert in Century City. I don't know if you came across it. It's a green alcohol brand.
I think I've seen it.
And then
sounds familiar.
I went into, right? And I saw it's like this person, Nasty C.
Okay, then it is the right
that
one.
person,
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And then I saw Alex commented a few weeks ago. It's like, great thing, but where's our Afrikaans artists, right? And then Jitsvinger put out that post that I just mentioned, where he said, we need to be the people that takes the risk to get our industry where it must be. Because nobody is paying attention to the Afrikaans, I would say Cape Flats. No? Like Cape Flats.
Yeah.
Afrikaans trap rap. Right? We applaud Big B. That's another highlight of 2022.
Yeah.
But Heavy G was also there.
Yep.
Those two guys for being on the Cotton Fest 2022 lineup that was in Cape Town. Like, big ups to you guys. Like, we are the proudest. But we need more of the Big Bs and the more of the Heavy Gs to be on these big stages. Now, I know there's a lot of issues internally and so forth that is preventing our artists from being seen. But this is the year where we really need to take that risk and just show them. Because now I'm going to bring in the lows. So sorry, I'm jumping again. I'm going to bring in the lows. One of the lows for me was the drama on Facebook. Now, if I am a green bottled alcohol company trying to bring a concert to Cape Town or a show to Cape Town, and I come across these names, but then I look further in and I see all this drama, I'm going to be like, I don't have time for this. You guys are way too local. You guys need to sort out your ish. But these guys on this side, they got it going on. They know what they're doing. The management knows what they're doing. Yeah. They're about the business, the money, the bag. Money, yellow scarpies want to fight amongst each other over who must get the top spot or whatever, and it just makes our industry. And I'm talking about the local guys. Don't compare. There's a Cape Town hip hop industry, but then there's a us industry. We need to work on this us industry so that we can be included in the Cape Town industry, right? Mm-hmm. But if we're not gonna get the under control, we're never gonna get to that green bottled alcohol concert. We're never going to get to the pink label concert.
A lot of the artists need to understand the music industry is it's a business industry now. It used to be just music. The artists used to just be managed by whatever XX and whatever company or whoever, distribution, blah, blah, blah. But now it's a business. So if you a business person, or if you belong to a business, then you need to think that way and move that way. So now you can't have diss tracks and talking about other people instead of yourself. Instead of pushing yourself out, you pushing other people again. You're marketing those people and you're dissing. So you're giving everything away. Yeah. You need to think business minded. I need to get booked.
Yes.
That is what you need to think of. Because if those shows that's outside, if they see the BS that's happening on Facebook or the drama, wherever on Instagram, they are not going to jump in and ask you to come and do something on a stage. Because that for them, that's a red flag. And you're going to make their business look like crap.
Yes.
By having that person on. They're going to say, nah, but jy dan vir ou scandalous op stage. Hy praat nonsense vir almal.
Yeah.
So you got him on stage.
Yeah.
Now people's not going to want to come.
And
so you guys need to start thinking business.
Yeah, but we're not. There's not
we leave that for another time.
Another low for us was ending. I don't want to say business relationships, but I say working relationships with people who we thought was going to be ride or die. I think that was the sad thing for me for 2022. I don't know how you feel about it, but I just feel like
there was a lots of those.
Yeah.
So
that was really sad.
It was a bit because look, you build these relationships with all of these people, and you have plans that are set already. You know, it's marked already. We do this, that. Right, the next load of people be doing this, that, and that, and to have that just thrown away, and it's like, okay, so now we have to start from over again. That was a bit sad, and it kind of messed up the whole vibe. The motion, man.
The motion,
We were in the motion already. It was happening. We were moving forward. and then someone just made a bloody ditch in the road and like,
And
ta-da, that's
it
just
was,
stuck.
it was just so unnecessary.
It was, yeah.
And but again, it just taught us again, you know what?
Keep your circle small.
Just keep your circles small.
Smaller.
And
Very
again,
small.
don't try to threaten me and then you end up in jail. Yeah.
Aish.
The last thing I think was a low for us was, we mentioned this, was ESCOM and, load shedding and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, that's just...
That's the genie in the bottle.
There's a genie in the bottle. And I think for 2022, I think as Island Rock, we did well.
Oh, we did very well.
Not so much lounging with the pearls. I'll be honest. Look, I had like the greatest time interviewing Keister, Ricky Rima, Brainchild,
Big B,
young OG. I mean,
that was lekker.
I was nervous. Oh my God. How was I that week?
You was sweet.
I was.
Jy
It was
bullets
actually,
gesweet.
if I look back, I think I was so stupid. But it kept my alertness, and I think we put out a great product. Oh my God! Like Young OG's interview was for me the highlight of my 2022. Like Ready D was my highlight of 2021. Young OG was my highlight of 2022. Like, it was just awesome. It was awesome delving into this person. I mean, he's big, but he's not even blown up big.
I would say like Big B was my one. The reason why I'm saying it is
it was your birthday.
It was my birthday, yes. And to have them all here celebrating that, it was such a special moment for me.
And he came here and he cancelled something else.
Yeah, he cancelled here just to be here.
Yes,
so
it
he
was
was
so
like,
nice.
"Wag, it's my boy's birthday. Ek moet die service." And thank you guys again for that. You guys made my day.
Oh, it was so nice. And then I surprised you with your cake.
Yeah, they were all like, nice.
And everyone got a cupcake.
Everyone got a cupcake. It was lekker. It was
nice. So nice. Yeah, so guys, we don't actually want to keep you long on this podcast.
It was like a cloud here, so.
Like I said earlier on, our goals this year is just to level up. Is to make Island Rock more of to establish Island Rock more. Look, we brought out an album in 2021, but there was no visuals. Because of we'll get there now. But this year I think our goal is the visuals, definitely.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get some visuals in for this year. So it's going to be
marketing on another level.
Yep.
I've even started now doing if you ladies partners of a hip hop artist, if you don't know how to get involved in your
like your partner or boyfriend
or your
husband
boyfriend or your rap partner's life, I promise you, marketing is like where to start. Like how you can contribute is marketing. Share stuff. So what I'm doing now, I've enrolled for the Google course called The Fundamentals of Digital Marketing, and it's so mind-blowing. Like, that is the stuff, but how to implement it, and now I know how to implement
what
it.
you're doing now.
And yes, I'm only now on module 12, but I'm getting there. And like, I want to equip myself so I can be more involved and more integral to Island Rock. I'm already integral to Island Rock, but I just want to be more. So marketing is one thing that we really, really want to focus on this time. Not just share and boost, like actually intentional marketing, more traffic to Island Rock. Look, we live in the middle of nowhere, according to hip hop. According to the hip hop.
Yeah, let's say I was blind of
according to the hip hop map, we live in the middle of nowhere. So more traffic. That's like one of our goals. Distribution, I think we also want to tap into, like getting just more into that, and then also just other industries. Like, I feel as a whole, social media is something that South Africans need to tap into more. It's scary. Like I sure you guys saw my stories the other day. Like, just talking to yourself should be easy, but it's not. It's so weird. It's so weird talking to yourself on a story and then you must post it and then the posting, it's like,
Like het reg, like ek reg.
Yes.
Ek reg.
Yeah,
Like
and
het
then it's
reg.
like the lighting and it's like, all this stuff. Do I have a double chin? Don't have a double chin? And yeah.
Triple chin. After my chinny chin chin.
No, that's a good one. And then I think, what is some of your goals, babe? That's my goals. And what are some of your goals
For the year.
for this year? Yes.
Yo, there's too much goals. I feel a soccer player. Bars. Yeah, no, I've got a lot of goals. I don't want to mention it because
Sabotage.
Sabotage.
I'll
Ja,
say
daar's
sabotage.
sjoe, as 'n klomp anacondas dat in hy gras lê en hy
But
gras
we are
is
covered
so
by the
min.
blood of Jesus. Thank you very
Ja,
much.
hy gras is net so, is iets lankie maar hy gras is net so 'n bietjie. But jy kan anaconda sien lê hè.
But they're not
jy wil nog
shy
nie match.
anymore.
They're not shy anymore. They show their face now, ja.
They have
Hulle
acclimatized
stiek
to
sommer
us
uit.
humans.
Hulle lam het sommer uit soos dit nog festive is. Ek is iets vir jou. Ek is jou beste vriend. Jy lieg. Bly weg. So forgive me if I don't want to mention anything that's gonna happen, but I can say there's big things that's really gonna happen, and I thank God for blessing me with that people who has just entered my circle, or the person that's entered my circle, and getting my updates, my calls by telling me, "If don't worry, this has been sorted. We're just waiting for this. We're waiting for contracts. Waiting for that and that." So I'm excited. You guys will be the first people to know what's cooking, what's happening in the kitchen. Once everything has been finalized, it's almost there.
Yeah.
And
we want to take you guys on this journey. We just need to
Yeah.
figure out the vlogging thing. Like it's a lot of work.
it is, yeah, it's like it's a day job.
No, it is.
It's
And
a
I
day
have a
job.
day job. Like I have a day job. So I can't be vlogging goedes. Like I can't. You know?
Morning nog sit en klein video's maak en almal die goed.
but
Maar dis maar klomp goed
That's
mense.
a lot. But it's all exposure, and this
Yeah.
is where we need to be heading to, because we cannot always be following what other people are doing. We need to
We need to set the trends.
We need to set the trends, yes.
We need to, yeah.
So before we end off, I just want to say this is just something that I just want to put out because I feel it's important. You know, sometimes people look at us and think like, we have made it. We've had people that have already said, julle het baie geld. Because they see stuff on social media and stuff like that. But if you guys must just know.
Sure, guys.
So we've made it was a very difficult decision, I think for me, to sell my car. Because, look.
Again, other priorities.
Look, you can only do so much.
Yep.
And I mentioned this earlier on where we want to do more visuals for Island Rock. So music videographers need to be paid. And I don't believe, this is just me, I don't believe in the chomi situation. Yes, the
Alles met
chomi
freebies. They working just as hard as what we, and they also have priorities. They also have families that they need to provide for.
Yes.
So we can't expect everybody just out just a friend. Ons ken vir jou baie lank. Doen it for free, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like
It doesn't
that.
work like that. So
No, doesn't work like that with me either. So we like that.
You keep me. Send your bill. You invoice me.
Yeah. Nah, die kind say
and then we made a decision to sell the car. First of all, look, I'm a normal person. I'm a normal human being with debt. Okay. So besides my bond, there was a car payment and there was debt payments. And then Garth and I discussed this for months. It was literally months. Not just 2 months, it was months.
Yeah,
discussing pros and cons.
We had to work out everything, every step by step. Is it going to work? If it works, why?
Yeah.
For what purpose?
And also, you guys haven't seen us anyway because COVID.
We haven't been, most of the time we haven't been anywhere. The car was just standing here, not even driving, not even going anywhere.
It was COVID. It was being retrenched. It was just trying to absorb everything and then still be active in this industry. And we made this decision to sell our car, pay off our debt, finish the car, and now we are debt free.
Yeah.
Okay, except we still have the bond.
That's all right. There's a bond.
But now, instead of paying a car installment. And look, I'm not hung up about a car. Like, let's just get
It's
us
not
done.
an investment.
Material
Whoever says it's an
things-
investment, hulle lieg.
Material things don't faze me.
Hulle lieg as an investment. You don't believe the hype.
Yeah.
A footerbike is investment.
So we've made this decision to sell our car. And for the simple reason, and this is what my colleague Gail said to me. She said, sometimes we have to go back to move forward. So if Hef's going to put out another album, there has to be visuals this year.
If
Cannot.
was gonna put out another album.
Why are you saying if? No, we're not doing that.
Ons moes vir hulle test.
No,
Ons
we
moet hulle
already
teeg, man.
said in the first interview,
Ons moet hulle teeg.
baby, can we just like now?
Okay. Ek kom in 'n album.
That's what I have to deal with. Not impressed. I'm his manager. I'll deal with him later. So we need visuals, and it's stop it. we needed to make the sacrifice, and I'm telling you guys, it's been the most liberating feeling.
It's such a good feeling not having a car. I never knew it was going to be such a good feeling.
Neither did I
It's
thought
like
I'm
we're on
gonna be
holiday.
so like I'm gonna be like, oh my god. But I've been taking the bus. I've
We've
been
been
traveling with
Ubering
public
and-
transport, and it's my word. And just the investments into Island Rock so far has been so monumental that like I'm so excited for 2023.
Dames sê 2023 gaan ruk.
Yeah,
Mense.
it's going to. But it's not because of, it's just, if you love this industry, it's not about the money, it's what you can give into this industry. But you can't give anything into it if you're not coming from a place of fullness.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're always coming from a place of emptiness, everything is going to be empty, but now we're coming from a place of fullness, you know? And it's just exciting. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you, you guys. And sometimes sacrifice is just necessary. I even had to explain this to my mom. Like, she was so worried that we're doing this because of skuld or whatever. And I said, no, mommy, it was a necessary and temporary sacrifice because I want to invest. So this is for everybody that wants to take their rap career serious. Maar jy dra nog Jordans and Nikes. You still want to pay 3,000 Rand or 2,000 because you think that
So nog
trip
afbetaal nog,
is
ja.
important. You think that spending every weekend in a club is important. You think that having the best phone is important. Having the latest contract is important. No.
Having 3 bottles of Hennessy.
It's not. Oh, God, no.
Or double Johnny Black.
Mix freaking well some cool drink and put it in an Hennessy bottle and flex that way.
Yeah.
Nobody has to know.
Gooi Swati in. Het werk.
There we go.
Swati.
No, but I'm serious.
Yeah, rather invest in something. Man.
Don't buy
Invest in
real
crap.
freaking. I don't know who can afford diamonds, but okay. If you are out there, just invest in yourself. Studio rates are not that expensive. If you go into a studio where it is expensive, look around, shop around. Because it really doesn't have to be that expensive. At Island Rock Music, it's not expensive.
Nope.
It's really not expensive. And you can hear the quality that Hef puts out. And this is not an ad. I'm just saying this because I just
You
feel
sound like
people
an ad.
need... No, but people need to hear this.
It is, yeah.
It doesn't have to be expensive. Charging 2,000 Rand for mixing and mastering for me is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yes, Hef's price is going to increase because Hef is worth the increase. But Hef can't be increasing his price just because he put out a flippin' EP or album. No. No. His price must stay his price until the quality and quantity of work coming out of the studio, justifies the price increase. So don't be dumb. Invest in yourself. Like this lights and stuff don't come cheap. My salary needs to stretch, but it's all for a greater purpose. Right? So don't be dumb, people. Invest in yourselves. Lossie lang biere. Lossie Jordans.
Laat die vriende julle lang biere koop.
Wie soos ek dra $2.99 turtles En hy dra $2.99 K7s.
K7s.
Ek
Local
dra
is
nie
lekker.
labels nie. My husband on the other end, different story. He's a public figure. He must look lekker.
Ek het nou my eerste paar Nike gekoop.
No, but his manager
En hoeveel jaar het...
No, but his manager said he must look lekker. Okay? Because he is the face of island rock music. So there's a difference there. Okay? But I'm not going to go put myself into skirt just because I must now also wear a pair of Nikes because my husband wears a pair. Nee. Een weekje soon nie. Okay? Weekje soon nie. Invest in yourself, people. Be smart. 2023 is a great year. We're going to talk about more stuff on Lounging with the Permalls. It's not just going to be artist based. Not just we're gonna mengsels, you know, mengsels.
Mix masala.
Mix masala. Soos Hef The Chef curry pot with the different spices. So anyway, that was my preach for the moment.
Hy is al lekker, né? Jy nog slim geraak, né? Ek sien dit. Ja, bars. You got bars.
Ja, ek is nie 'n rapper nie, maar ek is al.
You got bars.
Ek rap alles op so.
Daarom sal hy toe die Kersfees.
So guys, thank you for joining us for this episode. If you have any questions, guys, send your suggestions. What would you like to see on this channel?
There is a comment box there on YouTube, so put your comments in there.
We have a Facebook page, Lounging with the Permalls, Hef The Chef, Candice, Permalls, Island Rock Music.
What do you want to hear about? What do you want us to see us doing?
Yeah.
Who do you want to see us interview that you know it's going to be worthwhile interviewing?
Worthwhile, not your rapper who just started rapping 5 minutes ago. Nee.
Yeah, guys, it's just we need to tell a story. We need to motivate other artists as well.
Substance, something from depth.
So give us a shout. Let us know what's cooking. Ask us questions if you want to. Like you've heard, we're like an open book. We're not afraid. We don't hide anything away. We've got nothing to hide. Like other people. We got nothing to hide.
And we don't live a perfect life like me.
We do not. Yeah,
I don't have time for that.
Also, see Reiki, I hope for geld vra.
Yeah,
stop sending me messages and say, Hef, send me 300 rand, man. Het week is so nie, brother. Ek werk baie hard vir 300 rand.
And stop assuming.
Yeah, don't assume. Assume is the mother of all something suckas. Yeah. But yeah.
I think you just made that up now.
Since I most freestyle. But yeah, guys, have a blessed week ahead. Thank you for joining us again. I'm your boy, Goth, aka Hef The Chef.
And I'm Candice.
Miss Candice. And we out.
Bye.
Peace, guys.